put out Stoke City and Liverpool from the Premier League already. Head coach Paul Lambert makes 4 changes from the win at Anfield. Hakimi is available after suspension, and there are recalls for Bath, Price and Bodvarsson. George Saville is a former Chelsea junior, though he never featured in a first-team game.
Well, the back 4, certainly along with Price and Saville, are going to be busy, but can they get the ball to Costa and Weimann? And of course, feed Bodvarsson. Only 2 goals and 29 appearances. He needed shooting boots.
Chelsea are 8 points clear in the Premier League, but head coach Antonio Conte says he is reluctant to rest players for the FA Cup. Chelsea still makes 7 changes from Sunday's 1-1 draw at Burnley, however. The emphasis is on their attacking threat, with Pedro, Moses, Azad and Diego Costa, the 4 who keep their places. Cesc Fabregas, a winner 12 years ago with Arsenal, makes his 100th start for Chelsea.
Well, again, playing with a back 3, Terry in the middle of 2 experienced young defenders, certainly, but it's up front where balls will be.
Missed by Zuma! Back off the post and out. Glorious opportunity for Wolves.
Has to score, doesn't he? He really does. It's Saville on the edge of the box, and when the ball does come in, Zuma makes a right hash of it. Penalty spot, middle of the goal. Put your foot through it. Well, he did, but it came off the side of his boot. Begovic nowhere near it. What a glorious chance that was missed.
What a moment as well for the former Chelsea youngster, George Saville. Victor Moses in behind Weimann, who recovered well. He's fine going forward, Andy Weimann, but then he was all at sea. Acceleration of Victor Moses taking him clear.
Brilliant recovery though, wasn't it? Needed to as well. A touch from Moses, thought he was in, he looked up. Thought he had plenty of time, but Weimann, he didn't give up.
Can Wolves take advantage of Pedro's clumsy challenge? Ronaldo Costa, delivery is really good. House and Bath coming in together at the end of the Wolves line.
They held a really high line. If Chelsea were brave and just stood still, but you can certainly see Bath is offside by a long way.
Azad. Chalobah. Moses taking on Weimann again. And high and wide by Diego Costa.
It's a good run, isn't it, from Moses yet again. This time he does skip round into a dangerous area. Good ball in. Costa, always going to be difficult. It's behind him as well. He's got hands all around him, but I would have expected at least to try. Yeah, Bodvarsson, he's made plenty of substitute appearances as well, but 29 times he's been out on the pitch with only a couple of goals to him. That's not great stats.
Diego Costa. Great strength from Diego Costa. And then he finds the side netting. Well, for once he won the physical exchange with Danny Bath. That was a big chance for Chelsea. And given the form that Diego Costa has been in this season, he perhaps will feel he should have done better from there.
Well, absolutely no doubt. I mean, he's brilliant play initially. Just twists and turns inside the box. Bath slips, goes down, but surely from there it's back across the goal, hard and low. Instead he tries to go to the near post. A good yard away. That was the most difficult side. Conte knows that's a great chance.
Zuma with the interception. Better movement up front from Wolves in the second half. Bodvarsson more involved. Diego Costa. Azad. Willian. Pedro! Chelsea in front. Pedro, very much the man of the moment for Chelsea in the FA Cup this season. That's his 4th in the competition. Struggled to cope with the defensive job that he's been given this evening by Antonio Conte. But now, with the opportunity to get on the front foot and to score and to put Chelsea in front.
Absolutely brilliant ball from Fabregas. Costa, what a touch as well. Only one player up supporting him, it's Hazard. And the ball gets played back across. Willian just picks out the willing run of Pedro. I said before, he's more comfortable going forward. Now you can see why. Runs from deep. A brilliant header. Buries it near post. Well-crafted goal on the counter for Chelsea. Premier League is now with their goal lead. Conte coming on. It's not going to make it any easier.
Terrific pick out by Fabregas. Willian. Shoulder to shoulder with Corneyhouse.
He just does enough, hasn't he? But a brilliant ball yet again, diagonal from Fabregas. Times his run to perfection. Willian. Corneyhouse, how quickly he covers the ground. Shows good strength as well. Just that little nudge, upper body strength from House. William on his backside.
Diego Costa. Now Hazard. Held up here by Corneyhouse. Fabregas. That would have settled it.
Yet again, it's on the counter. Many Wolves players are caught upfield, but even so, you've still got 4 against 2. Shouldn't be a problem, but Chelsea is so very good at this. Defenders running towards their own goal, picks the right pass as well. And Fabregas, don't watch the eyes. Keeper goes to the left. Fortunately for Wolves, just the deflection.
Fabregas. Conte. Wolves in retreat. Ball sprung out here to Diego Costa. No arguments now. It was only a glimmer of a chance, and Diego Costa does what he does best. A goal from nothing. And Chelsea on their way into the 6th round.
Right place, right time, certainly for Diego Costa, but yet again Chelsea dictating play when eventually it does come to their star marksman. Great play again from Conte initially, just keeping the ball, knock it around on the edge of the box, but fortunate ricochet. One person reacts the quickest, that's Diego Costa. And the swing of the right boot, hard and low. This time he does go across the keeper, and he gets his rewards, and that's it, game over.